And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another week, another edition of the Tenacious Turtle Tussle, your fortnightly, your bi-weekly dose of all things StarCraft. I'm Coach SI VIP, with you and joined by these amazing players, by the everyone chats and by my plushies as well. Welcome, welcome, one and all, as we are jumping into our first series of the broadcast. Exclamation mark, be in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the back yourselves. And before I get ahead of myself, a big shout out to Baby in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much, Babylings. Always do appreciate the support. Again, a very long time support of the channel and a good dear friend as well. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. And for all those that are tuning in, again, welcome to the Turtle Tussle. This is a bi-weekly tournament every fortnight. Every fortnight we do host this event, not a weekly but still a regular event nonetheless. This is also sponsored by Mark BT, a very passionate fan of StarCraft. This is not funded by our Patreon. It is organized and run by us, that is true. You know, we have our turtle, but the Patreon does fund the Tuna Cup, the Sparkling Tuna Cup, the SDO and the MSO, but this is separate as it is funded by an individual person. So again, a big shout out to Mark BT. If you want to support this tournament in your own way, you can do so via Matcherino, exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat, if you want to wish to support this tournament yourselves, if you want to help boost the prize pool. Otherwise, we are jumping into our first series and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Ruby Rock. We have the South Korean Protoss player, we have the pink Protoss. It is ReBellioN. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the teal Protoss player, the South Korean Protoss. It is LunaSea. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we get into our PvP. Other turtle. As we get into our PvP, of course, LunaSea and ReBellioN, they're good friends. They are very good friends. I mean, a lot of the like semi-professional Korean players are referring to players like LunaSea, ReBellioN, Stephen Curry, 3Point as well, amongst many of the other Korean players. I'm thinking of Quanta, for example. They're all good friends. They all do practice together. They all do train together. At least they used to. I will say that nowadays a lot of them have stepped away, have taken some time off, or since retired. But LunaSea and ReBellioN is still very active. I'm thinking of Prome. True, I'm thinking of Prome as well. Very true. Farmy, yeah. Prome, Farmy, amongst the others, and we'll see how they compare against each other. Now, coming into this, I do lean towards ReBellioN, but I know that LunaSea can be a very spicy player. He can be very spicy in his own right, so this can go either way. I lean towards ReBellioN, but I can see this going at LunaSea's way as well. It's a hard one to call. Definitely a hard one to call. Again, exclamation mark be in the chat to have a look at the back yourselves. The bracket is live, the bracket is stacked, and we do have some fresh faces on the bracket as well, so definitely a lot to get into. We'll get there. We'll get to the bracket after the series, don't you worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just catch you in the chat. It's internationally known that live VIP does not wear pants. It's true. It's very true. It's very true. Aye. Oh no. Fun fact though, I have actually had to force myself to wear some pants at times when looking after my bunnies. If they ever like try to climb on my legs or like climb on my back or something, I have to wear pants now. So their claws don't dig into my legs. No, but I think that I will say that's the only time. That's the only time I'm wearing pants. I can confirm. Just to protect my legs, baby. Oh no. No. Not like this. But now though, it's gonna be double edit opener out of LunaSea. Oh, double edit. Meanwhile, we do have our initial stalkers from ReBellioN, Stalker Sentry. ReBellioN did opt to go for a Stargate opener back at home, going for the early Stargate, going for the Oracle to pass across the map. Meanwhile, LunaSea is going for a standard opener instead, going for a slightly faster expansion and going for a Twilight Council into Blink. And we'll see if LunaSea can keep up. So far, the Oracle is making its way into the main base. Shield battery is in position, and LunaSea should not lose too much in the main base to the Oracle. Should be able to defend, should be able to maintain his economy at least. But what about the main army? ReBellioN does push forward. LunaSea has a shield battery, sentry, stalkers. LunaSea should be perfectly fine. Station trap into the main base. LunaSea does react, does pull away. Ooh, but they do make their way in. Yeah, they're shaded into the main base. Last LunaSea is distracted. To an second one-shot probes, and then we go 1, 2, 3, up to 4 probe kills. Aye. Can we get 5? Where's the reaction? Where is the main army? The main army is late to react here. Getting up to 5, getting up to 6. Ooh, not quite. Let say shade away. And again, we had a very shaky defense here from LunaSea. So far, ReBellioN does take a lead. So far, ReBellioN is still wreaking havoc. It ups a shade back in. They can still one-shot probes. Oh, and they do. 6, 7, 8 probes. Can we get 9? Oh, not quite. But 8 probes do go down. And behind this, we do see ReBellioN building up into his own Blink Stalkers. Meanwhile, LunaSea is being cheeky, is working on Blink as well. But Blink alongside a very hidden Dark Shrine. Let's go. We have a Epoxy Dark Shrine here towards the south side of the map, and we'll see if LunaSea can get away with it. Likewise, because the build, because of the current setup, ReBellioN, he has no detection outside of the Oracle. ReBellioN is his only form of detection, and if the Oracle's not at home, then the DTs can wreak havoc. So a lot is riding on this Oracle. Catching up. Also, a big shout to Salensford in the chat. Hello, baby links. Oh, thank you so much, Salensford, for subscribing, resubscribing with Twitch Prime for 7 months. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Siempre, papi, siempre. What are you talking about? Oh, no. I didn't put it in any way. No. For now, though, we are building up. We do have LunaSea getting his third base. DT waddles in, and we get the quick revelation on the first Dark Templar. So very nice pickoff here by ReBellioN. Again, is in position. Robo is on the way for more detection, and we still have energy on that Oracle. Still in position, still ready at the natural. And so far, these DTs have not paid for themselves. So far, not good enough here for LunaSea. Main army's moving out. LunaSea is still playing from behind. Remember from the beginning, LunaSea has been losing a lot of workers to the Adept harass and is still yet to recover. Oh, LunaSea going for a fake out. Okay, Prism into the main. Stalkers towards the third base. Oh. Does force a cancel. But cannot fight head on. At the same time, DT into the mineral line probes are going to get one shot. At the same time, Prism. Oh, wait, it's a fake out. For some reason in my brain I was like, oh no, he's going to the main. Was a fake out, didn't really achieve too much. The DT does get 4 probe kills at least, and we have more hallucinations. I do remember this from LunaSea. He does make use of hallucinations quite a bit. I appreciate it. It's at times an underutilized skill, but as amazing as the hallucinations are, we just avoid it. We avoid the main army, diving into the main base. Gateways are going to be depowered, even killing one of the gateways. ReBellioN pokes in, pokes out. Ooh, one of the Stalkers does get caught behind the mineral line. Yeah, rough blink. Stalker is caught out. But from here, we're just building up into a higher gateway count. We got Charge on the way for both players, Forge as well. We did have some nice economic damage dealt by LunaSea, but overall, ReBellioN is still in a slightly better position. He's got the higher Stalker count, he's been mining more for longer as well. The pressure still on LunaSea to get some more damage done. But we are getting into the mid game. Getting in. So ReBellioN pokes in. Oh, we'll finally lose the Oracle, but does get 3 more probes. Barely gets 3 more workers. ReBellion's still ahead economically. And we should be refining our compositions. ReBellioN is working towards Charge, into Archon production, into Charge of Archon Immortal Stalker. Meanwhile, LunaSea is still getting up there. No Temple Archives yet. Still very gateway heavy. Very gate heavy. ReBellioN, he hasn't morphed in the Archons yet. He's not ready. So LunaSea does have the larger army. He caught workers earlier. Yeah, less probes for LunaSea, but massive warpins and take his gases at the natural, going for a massive zealot timing. 8 times on the Archon, and the Archon is not going to finish. Oh, and never mind. We'll finish up, but there we go. Does get focused down, and no shots go up, and LunaSea, he breaks through. He breaks through the defensive line, getting on top of the Stalkers. Again, the Archons were barely not ready. As we tried to mention, LunaSea, no gases. No gases at the natural, no gases at the third base. A heavy zealot warp in here. Just going mass zealot, cutting workers early, going for a 3-way soul in. And ReBellioN, he was cool with his pants down. The pants were down, the Archons were not ready. He didn't realize how much danger he was in. And LunaSea, he breaks the third. And he's not done. He's not done, he's just gonna keep on pushing. Didn't matter that he had less workers. He just committed. Just committed. The Immortal pops out, but too little too late. And with that, LunaSea, he'll break the third, break the natural base, and look to take a lead in the series. ReBellioN microing his heart out with his Wing Stalkers, but I mean, he's already lost his third. He already lost the third base. Reinforcements are a little bit delayed, but they're coming. Warping in more Zealots. Oh, LunaSea backing up. Catching out more Stalkers. That's another 4 Stalkers going down for only Zealots. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, very efficient trades here against Zealots. Do a great job just tanking volleys and also trading well against Stalkers. How do you counter this? SimCity and also Archons. Speaking of, here comes the second Archon for ReBellioN. The first one was focused down. Again, we needed these Archons earlier. We needed them sooner. As from here, technically LunaSea can just get a 4th base. Can start taking gases and starts macroing up. I will say that ReBellioN does have the 1-1. He does have the better upgrades. Is on 1-1 as opposed to the 0-0 of LunaSea. So can ReBellioN recover here? I mean, he's getting more pylons, working on +2. LunaSea just now taking his gases, okay. Starting up Immortal production. LunaSea still has the advantage, but if he's not too careful, ReBellioN can take a bit of fight. He's down to 3 Archons. And slowly building up that Archon count. LunaSea pulls away. Pull back, does pull away. And I'm a little bit concerned here for LunaSea. As time goes on, sure, he currently has an advantage, he has an army advantage, but he's being outscaled. Straight up, ReBellioN, he's building up a superior composition. Remember, he's got 2-1 upgrades, working on +3 attack, by the way. Very strong upgrades here for LunaSea, and again, a better composition with Archons, with soon-to-be Immortals mixed in as well. The quality of the army is just superior here for ReBellioN, and LunaSea, he had to do more damage. Did well, killed the third, traded well against the army, but again, his reinforcements were late. He had no War Prism with his army, so his Warpins were delayed. And the soup is lying to you right now. The soup is like, ReBellion's down 30 army supply, but again, the kind of army that he has here can excel. And speaking of, Zalsa try to dive in. Ooh, nice dive. Okay, takes down the Prism. Prism gets sniped. Archons push forward. And can ReBellioN take this? Breaks through most of the Zealots. Getting in trouble with the Stalkers. Down to 3 Archons. Down to 2. Yeah, 2 Archons left. Zealot Warpin is coming in, and LunaSea will hold. Whew. Yeah, he does hold on. Again, once the Archons go down, there's no buffer, there's no support. LunaSea does hold. That was an expensive trade here for ReBellioN. He lost 5 Archons. Oh. 5 Archons just went down. And ReBellioN, what's really hurting him here is the economy. The lack of saturation. Does with the Roxy. ReBellioN, he is getting into +3. We'll have an even greater upgrade lead. LunaSea just now getting to his own +1. Trying to close that gap. And I don't want to count ReBellioN out. LunaSea still has that supply lead, and with that, he can still leverage that into counterattacks, run bys. Even here, he's got DTs ready to dive into a mineral line. LunaSea still has the edge. And we'll see what ReBellioN can get done. Once again, he builds in, or he warps in 5 Archons. So as good as 5 Archons. He's once again pushing. Uh-oh. The armies were passing by each other. We're going for the base trade. Okay. Let's go. LunaSea is going to hit the 4th base of ReBellioN. ReBellioN moving into the 4th of LunaSea. Does he turn around? What's the plan? Where are we going? What are we doing? No. Yeah, delayed reaction. Delayed reaction to the base already goes down. ReBellioN, he pulled his workers away. DTs to hit the bases back at home. And ReBellioN, he's late to the base trade. He's going to get 1 base, that's true, but LunaSea's already getting 2. A second Nexus is going down. Now he's pushing into the natural. Yeah, he's just so delayed. Probes to evacuate. ReBellioN can't afford a Nexus. Natural goes down. LunaSea pushing into the main, and remember, he can always recall. Can always recall back home. Probes have made it. ReBellioN, we need to throw down the building soon. Okay, there we go. Interesting choice. It is an open expansion. Oh, +2 is going to be depowered. Nicely done. Denies +2. Now, ReBellioN is running out of buildings. He's running out. He's going to lose everything in the main base. He's going to lose the pylons here at the natural. This is the only building left, essentially. This 1 Nexus. And ReBellioN doesn't really have that much money left. Meanwhile, LunaSea has another expansion. He's got 2. Now, there's a world where LunaSea could, because he's got so many bases, he might just try to dive and just kill this 1 expansion. Now, he doesn't know, because ReBellioN hasn't been revealed, LunaSea doesn't know exactly how many buildings there are. So, making the choice to dive on these 2 buildings, it's a difficult one to make, just because he doesn't know exactly how much there is. For all he knows, there could be hidden pylons and gas geysers all over the place. And we have 1 base versus 1 base. Let's go. +2 may still be repowered. It's possible. Zealots AP love to kill that building. Now, when it comes to a head-on engagement here, the army supply is actually quite close. I do favor ReBellioN in a head-on fight, thanks to his upgrades. ReBellioN, he is up in Archons, he is up in Stalkers. ReBellioN, he's slightly behind in Zealots, but only slightly, and of course he has no Immortals. ReBellioN does. Oh, sorry, LunaSea does. I keep... I think because they just switched places, I keep mixing up their names. God damn it. ReBellioN has a little potential with this army. But now we're getting safety cannons. For all ReBellioN knows, there's like a backup Dark Shrine somewhere. I mean, there is, right? There's a Dark Shrine somewhere, so he doesn't want to get killed by just ETs. So there's cannons. +1 shields on the way. ReBellion's being active. He's aware of the expansion. The Temple Archives, so the Twilight Council. I have to be careful with, has to be careful with those Zealots. Nice opposition micro. Doesn't want to aim move in. And ReBellioN doesn't want to fight into 3 shield batteries. Baits the army out, gets a couple of free Zealots. There's 3 Zealots being thrown away for free. So Cybercore, oh, once again baiting him out. ReBellioN wants to lure him away from those shield batteries. Meanwhile, LunaSea getting a second base up and running, which I believe ReBellioN is unaware of. He doesn't know. Doesn't know there's a second base. LunaSea is no longer supply blocked. He can soon start to build up a greater army. There it is. Another Archon. And once again, poking in. That cleans up all the zealots. LunaSea doesn't have to fight like this. Yeah, losing every single zealot. LunaSea, he has to pull away. Oh. Once again, ReBellioN trying to lure him out. It's a much more efficient engage here for ReBellioN. Zealot count was essentially reset on both sides. Get some Archon. Yeah, some Archon here and there. Again, the overall army control has been better for ReBellioN. LunaSea has been struggling. And once again, better arc, better concave for the pink Protoss. Almost gets another. Gasito. He's rotating. At this point, I wonder if he's aware that there's another base. He's checking. And rotates to the right-hand side. We have a massive amount of gateways on the way. LunaSea is still supply blocked. And ReBellioN, he is checking. Oh. Gets an Archon. Archon gets picked off. ReBellioN doesn't lose anything. He pulls back with all of his own Archons. Yeah, he spots a gas, he knows. Yeah, now he's aware. Pressure is on. And now that there's no longer a supply block, we're warping in. LunaSea just warped in a massive wave of stalkers. And LunaSea should be able to do it now. Again, he's been on 2 bases for so long. He's now actually macroing, he's spending his money. I can't say the same for ReBellioN. And again, ReBellioN, he has had better unit control. He's been, he's had better upgrades. It's been impressive. But sheer numbers might just be too much. As LunaSea almost has double the army supply. Oh jeez. Again, that was only half the army. Here we go. Here comes everything pulling together. Do we go for another base trade? Let's go. Let's go. And once again, LunaSea hits first. LunaSea hits first. ReBellioN is pushing. Pulls away some of the boys. We commit to the second base trade of the game. Let's go. That's a little wasted DPS, by the way. Yeah, half the army was not attacking. Wasted DPS out of LunaSea. ReBellioN diving in. Space will go down. Thankfully, ReBellioN, he can afford another Nexus. Flying the mining. Killing more expansions. LunaSea races back home. He still has a Nexus up. LunaSea starts a base. Ooh, Prism goes down. Whacking my other probes. Probes getting caught out as well. LunaSea down to 1 probe. ReBellioN, he bleeds out more Archons though. And more Archons going, oh no, the Archons are exposed. They're all going to get picked up. Every Archon, and LunaSea is done a GG gets called. LunaSea cleans up the army, and LunaSea will take game number 1. Whew. GG. Oh my god. GG, well played. 2 base trades in 1 game. Again, ReBellioN, he had some better army control. He had the better upgrades. He had 1-3-1. It was crazy the amount of upgrades he had. He was holding his own, of course, but we saw that LunaSea had the greater economy, had the greater production, could actually just build on more units, build on more stalkers, retain those immortals as well, and eventually did overwhelm. GG, well played. LunaSea, he went for initially a 3-base all-in. As a reminder, winding it back a little bit here, as a reminder to how this series did pan out. If you do recall, we did have LunaSea going for a 3-base all-in, cutting gases. So he had no gases at the 3rd, no gases at the natural, just cut gases and just committed instead. Did commit on 3 bases with Mass Zealots, and he broke the 3rd. He didn't quite kill the natural of ReBellioN, and that allowed ReBellioN to recover. It allowed him to try to macro out of it, and he had a chance, definitely, for sure. But in the end, GG. GG, well played. And with that, we're now going to be getting into game number 2, and we'll see if LunaSea can close it out. We'll see if ReBellioN can bounce back. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Old Republic, we have the pink Protoss player, the South Green Protoss. Down in the series, we'll see if he bounce back. It is ReBellioN. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the teal Protoss player, the South Green Protoss, leading the series 1-0. It is LunaSea. Let's go. Saving double the probes was crucial there. That was a big part for sure, right? Like he was able to preserve a lot of his workers, but it wasn't just that, right? It was preserving the workers, getting the expansion. But remember the second base, right? The second quote-unquote ninja base, or like after the base trade, after they'd settled down, that second expansion was unscattered and untouched for a long time as well, right? Where ReBellioN, he was picking off some key units like a couple of Archons, a couple of Stalkers, but he was unaware of the other base, so he wasn't applying any pressure. So he was allowing, of course, LunaSea to be able to build up a greater economy and get back into that production as well. I'm sure that if ReBellioN was aware of that expansion, he would have been rotating faster, right? He would have been rotating and trying to bully LunaSea, and if he were able to deny one of those bases, then different story, right? But he was hyper fixated on the one base that he had spotted. Are we about to run into each other? Are we? Hello. We do have a proxy pylon out of ReBellioN and a proxy out of LunaSea. We're on the same screen, Pappy. Great minds think alike. No, they're both animals, Pappy. They're both animals. Now, based on LunaSea's proxy location, this looks like a Stargate. It's still quite far away from the natural, so I'm imagining Stargate play here by LunaSea. ReBellioN, are we also opening up Stargate? Are we just going proxy Stargate right next to each other? Oh no, double Robo! He's crazy, baby, he's crazy. Wait, what? A double Robo. Meanwhile, he spots the probe. He sees the pylon saw the probe. He's checking. Oh no! He barely doesn't see. He's checking though. He knows something's wrong. Or at least he saw the probe. Ah! But again, Stargate out of ReBellioN, this is just to harass. This is just for a proxy Oracle to get into the main base. Meanwhile, this is hyper all in out of LunaSea. Jesus. Let's go. Now again, LunaSea, he saw the probe and he checked because of that. Like, he checked right next to him, but he barely didn't spot and confirm what was going on. Because of that, there's no shield battery, right? LunaSea, because he doesn't really know what's happening, because he did not confirm the proxy Stargate, there's no shield battery, which means this Oracle can kill the mineral line. He can pop off. And there's not going to be much of him to defend. Adepts, they warp in. They threaten the wall. We have double immortal production, but the Oracle's coming. And the Oracle will see everything as well, because of the path he sees, he knows. He scouts the proxy double Robo. ReBellioN back at home, going for his own defensive Robo. He probe scouted. Eventually, he confirmed that something was wrong. Okay, shield battery's finishing up. Okay. I mean, of course, they scouted each other, right? The buildings themselves did scout the Oracle. Shield battery is done. So he does defend the mineral line. He'll lose 1, maybe 2 probes. Okay, 2. Yeah, 2 probes go down. 3 probe kills. 4? Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. As the Oracle pops off, 7 probes. Yeah, 7, 8, 9 probe kills. No energy overcharge. Not enough energy for it. At the same time, the Immortals, they find the proxy. They will depower the Stargate. No Void Ray production, but remember, it's not about the Void Ray. It's about the defensive Immortals. The Robo is done. I had Prism first. Going for the Prism first. Hit a Micro's units. So 2 shield batteries. A massive amount of pylons. And we'll see if LunaSea can make this work. As LunaSea, he has a crippled economy, down to 14 probes. Down to 14, but there's no warp gates. Oh, no warp gate. The first gateway goes down. Reinforcements are heavily delayed. Revelation on the Observer. But with the Prism, the Force Shield is not good enough. LunaSea saves the Immortals. Save, does move in. Oh, ReBellioN, he's gonna repower. He's gonna repower the Stargate. Let's go. The Prism has arrived. Repowers the Stargate. Void Ray will spawn in, but I don't think it matters. I mean, I had limited anti-air. True. Technically 2 Stalkers. If he can kill the Stalkers, he's going for it. Okay, he dies on the Stalker. The Stalker's getting low. Immortals pull away. Void Ray comes in. There's only 2 Stalkers. Down to 1. 1 Stalker left. There's no anti-air. The Immortals, they can't shoot up. Oh no. They just have to lie on their backs, Pappy. They cannot shoot up the 1 Void Ray. The hero. Oh my god. And this is giving ReBellioN so much more time. And remember, he has a better economy. He has more income. He's warping in his own Immortals. Oh, there are now 3 Stalkers though. Okay. Gotta respect it. Respect the Stalkers. Prism across the map. Void Ray moves in. LunaSea, he doubles back around to kill the Stargate. But again, so smart for ReBellioN to actually go for the Prism just to repower the Stargate. That was crazy. That was insane. Meanwhile, shield battery goes down. There's another warp in. There's recall. Yeah, Void Ray has to pull out. Oh no, the Void Ray pulls out, but the Void Ray is going to go down. Massive pick off. Void Ray falls. Stargate is non-existent. No more Sky Toss. And how many Immortals does LunaSea have? 4. 4 Immortals. Ah, he's supply blocked. Ooh, LunaSea is supply blocked. He can't morph in another. ReBellioN back at home and building up another Immortal. As the rovers are going down, LunaSea looking for a fight. Still has a higher Immortal count. Does trigger the shields. Oh! Nice Force Field Shadow ReBellioN. Does run away, does Force Shield. Oh, the Prism! Oh my god. Does pull out. Prism pulls out. 6 more probe kills. The Oracle's been going crazy. Been going ham. LunaSea down to 12 probes. 12 workers left back. Now ReBellioN has built up an equivalent to Immortal counts. Yeah, ReBellion's fine. ReBellioN should be fine here. Nice juggling, nice control. Okay, the control is there. Juggling's on point. The Prism is not a part of the main fight. ReBellioN, he's lacking the control. He doesn't have his War Prism, and with that ReBellioN, I believe he should lose this fight. There we go, takes out the final Immortal. Prism arrives, but late. Oh. And in the end, he does barely save his gateway units. LunaSea can still pull this off. But remember, the longer this goes on, the better it is for ReBellioN. He's getting Glaives, getting a Dark Shrine. Denies the natural. Pushing into shield batteries is not going to be easy. Uh-oh. Oh no! Okay, the immortal does take a hit. But really, he wants the immortal. Yeah, does want the immortal here. Nice juggling, nice control. Meanwhile, Stasis trap into the main base. At F, they do drop in. And this should be game. This should be game here. And the last bit of the economy here should be cleaned up. And back at home, ReBellioN, he has enough to defend. It was a crazy game, Pappy. I'm still thinking about the MVP Void Ray. The MVP Void Ray. The MVP Prism. It's just a really creative way to deal with the proxy and to have an answer to what's going on. GG gets called. ReBellioN ties up the series. We're going to the ace match. Let's go. GG, well played. A crazy series, Pappy. We had non-stop base trades in game 1, and we did have a crazy proxy here in game number 2. LunaSea going proxy double robo, and ReBellioN going for the proxy Stargate. In the end, initially things were looking better for LunaSea. LunaSea, he was able to depower the Stargate, he was able to get a shield battery back at home, and he was able to build up and amass a terrifying army. But then the Stargate got repowered, and LunaSea had no anti-air. He had one Stalker. I guess technically 2 Stalkers. The Void Ray bought so much time, and in the end, the lack of workers did kill LunaSea. Did kill him. And now we're getting into the ace match. Whew. Let's go. Losing one Oracle. I mean, the Oracle played its part, the Void Ray played its part, the Prism played its part. There was a lot of key moments there for ReBellioN. A lot of key moments. Whew. Okay. Here we go. We're getting into the ace match. Going to be loading into White Rabbit. And we'll see how this story ends. I just realized that LunaSea didn't have the correct logo out of game, but there we go, did fix it up. But now we're loading into White Rabbit, one of the larger maps of the map pool. Because it's so large, honestly, a lot of proxy locations as well as spawning in the bottom left hand corner of White Rabbit. We have the pink Protoss player, we have the South Korean Protoss. It is ReBellioN. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss, we have the teal Protoss player. It is LunaSea. Here we go. So players are settling in. And again, we had some crazy chaos the last 2 games, and I'm hoping we see more of that here. Technically, we could slow things down. This wouldn't be a bad map to build up your natural, your third base, take your gases, and get into the mid game. But we want more than that here. Let's go. Right, let's go. Meanwhile, the rest of the bracket has been progressing, and we'll get there. We will eventually get there. There's been a lot of matches going on. I'll be honest, one of the reasons why I did win this series initially was because I thought it was going to be a short one. Like I knew there was going to be a lot of chaos and a lot of aggression, but despite that, like, the games themselves, like, they've been lasting a longer time here. Fun fact, this is the last round of 16 match that's playing. All the others have already concluded. Here we go, here we go. LunaSea does go for the fake proxy pylon. ReBellioN will go for the scouts, and ReBellioN will confirm that the pylon is missing. It's like, hold up, hold on, something's wrong. Something's amiss. We'll see how ReBellioN does react. And so far, opening up double Stalker. So double stalker here by ReBellioN, still sets up on the low ground. So ReBellioN, he does not flinch. Doesn't flinch. He will expand. His own probe scout confirms the pylon as well. There is a chance that it's going to be a Stargate, and meanwhile, I went to say there's a chance that in ReBellion's mind it's a proxy Stargate, but he's going for his own. So Stargate opener out of ReBellioN. And he is scouting for the proxy location. Yeah, he's checking for the Stargate. Going for a third gateway? Wait, what? Uh-oh. That's a third gateway and a Stargate before the expansion. This is very dedicated on one expansion, on one base. Does he open Phoenix? Oracle. Okay, it's going to be an Oracle opener. One base all in. One base all in out of ReBellioN. He does have a proxy pylon across the map. He does engage with the initial stalkers. Better trade here, ReBellioN. ReBellioN does shoot first. See, the stalkers are getting very low. Stalkers are getting low. ReBellioN, he does not chase. Keeps moving out. He's making his way towards the natural. There's the fourth gateway, so one base, 4 gate all in. It's going to be vanilla stalkers. No blink. No upgrades. Just your tried and true 4 gate. With Oracle support. And we'll see which side gets damage. Who distracts who? Oracle into the main. Going for the stasis. Stasis trap will finish. The reaction! No! Oh my god, gets the entire mineral line. Oh my, actually the entire mineral line. Only gas mining workers. Only gas mining workers left over. You don't get a juicier connection than that. And ReBellion's pushing in. He's going for it. So stalkers are stuck in the main. One stalker is going to get picked up. Boys are being pulled. Gets a sentry as well. And ReBellioN just pulling LunaSea apart. Picks up 3 workers. Remember, he can warp in 4 stalkers at a time. He's trying to reinforce. And ReBellioN has control of the natural. Yeah, he has control. Oh, cancels the robo, going for a gateway. Another prism. No, sorry, another stays strapped into the main. This time is denied. These are big losses for LunaSea. Now, because of the ramp and because of the force fields, ReBellioN cannot freely just walk up the ramp. So he's stuck on the low ground. And we expand. Is this the time? That's Revelation. Okay, you can pick away the gateways. Pick away the sentries as well. Oh, gets 1. 1 sentry goes down. Gets 2. Oh, both sentries fall. 0 force fields left over for LunaSea. He needs more sentries. Without them, ReBellioN, he can just walk up the ramp. Dark Shrine is on the way. Cheeky moves here by ReBellioN, going for DTs. Remember, LunaSea cancelled his robo. Remember, he cancelled. And ReBellioN, he backs off. He's getting an expansion. Oh, we do have some adepts warping in outside of the main. But the Dark Shrine may just end things. It depends if it gets scouted. It depends if LunaSea shuts down this proxy gateway. Depends if he finds it. And he will. Yeah, he will find it. So now without this proxy gateway, this does mean that ReBellioN can... never mind. I was going to say he cannot warp in across the map, but he's getting a pylon regardless. So he does have access to a slow warp in. I'd have to say threat in the shade. No access into the main. No access. Pylon is done. Dark Shrine is finishing. And you tell me, how much detection? This, no Stargate, no Robo, no Forge, no nothing. As I mentioned before, there was a Robo in production earlier and it was cancelled for a gateway. LunaSea did cancel it, and here comes the Invisible Man. And this happens in PvP. It happens. We've seen Max insta GG. We've seen Hero insta GG. Happens to the best Protosses out there. DT just walks into the main base. Shield battery does not matter. We can just one-shot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, going for the robo. They'll snipe the Robo. Force fields. I don't think they're enough to really zone it away. At the same time, Adepts get in. Oh, that should not have happened. Okay, Adepts, they do bust into the main. And GG. GG gets called. Remember, 0 detection. And ReBellioN will take the series 2-1. GG. Ay, 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 Bobby. What a roller coaster ride of emotions. My brain is already worn out by it. But GG well played. ReBellioN, he will claim the series. Congratulations here, and a shout out to LunaSea for making for an exciting series as well. Again, LunaSea and ReBellioN, I would say that they are very close in skill. They're good friends. They practice together, they play together, they learn from each other's builds, they give each other builds as well. So they're good friends. So it's a shame that they have to knock each other out in the first round, but you know, that's how these tournaments work at times. GG well played. Congratulations here to ReBellioN as he will advance on to the next round. And let us finally catch up on the brackets. Let's go. Let us go. Exclamation mark, be in the chat to have a look at the back yourselves.